No, I don't even know, guys. I don't even know. All right.
Lovey is far with Salil.
Hi YouTube, it's Farah Salil and I'm back with another video for you guys. As you can read from the title, today's video will be a story time. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, stay tuned. Alright guys, so yes, it's a story time video today. Yay! We have a story time, and of course it's not really yay for me, but I am going to be sharing my most embarrassing moment. So let's jump right into the story. I'm going to be starting off by telling you guys a little bit of history. If you guys did not know, I have been in a 13-year-long relationship with my high school sweetheart. He is the father of my 2 kids, and you guys have seen him in other videos like the Bean Boozle challenge and also the Blazing Hot Wing challenge. We did that, and so yes, we have been together for 13 years, and so this story is kind of a little bit how we started dating. So yes, so on this particular day, guys, I really had to use the bathroom, and Julius sat a seat behind me, and so and so it's just funny how this all works. It's funny how God works. But okay, so Julian sits in the seat behind me, and like a week prior to this incident, I was like doodling in my notebook in another class, and I was doodling Farwa and Julius and putting hearts around it and all this stuff and forever and always, that type of thing. You girls know what that is. When you have a little crush on somebody in high school, you might kind of like doodle it in your notebook or whatever. So that's what your girl did. I don't know why, but that's what I did. And so on this particular day, I really had to use the bathroom. Normally, if I would leave the class, I would take that notebook with me because I know what I have in it, you know, so embarrassing. But on this particular day, I had to really use the bathroom, and I wasn't really worried about it. So I went ahead and said, teacher, I have to use the bathroom really bad. And I had to go really bad because in this class, it was the last class of the day, and I actually had lunch before this class. So I probably drank like a lot of like apple juice, whatever they had for lunch that day to drink. Actually, no, I had lemonade because I bought it. Was 50 cents, and it was like a big cup of pink lemonade. So that's why I had to use the bathroom so bad. I had to use it so bad. I'm like, teacher, me. And normally I don't have any issues with, you know, being excused to go to the restroom because I'm a I was a really decent kid. I never gave any teachers issued. I never was a class clown, any of that. I just did what I had to do, and I was out of there. So on this particular day, I'm like moving around, like the teacher's like, let me guess, you have to go to the bathroom. I'm like, yes, I have to go. And so he's like, okay, go ahead and write your name, because we had to write our name on the bathroom pass or paper, whatever. And so that's what I did. I wrote my name on the bathroom pass, and I took the little stick that we take to show people we're on a potty break. That's it. I'm not playing around and goofing off in the hallways. I'm actually on a potty break. So I go ahead and do all that, not thinking to grab my notebook. But like, who would grab their notebook just to go to the bathroom? I mean, I wouldn't even be thinking about grabbing it, because why would I take it to the bathroom? Which I should have, and just like, because my locker was pretty close to there too, so I should have taken it and just threw it in my locker. But anyway, I didn't. And so like, I'm using the bathroom, I put on my chapstick, trying to freshen up to look all cute. Ladies, you know how we do. And so trying to look all cute and whatever. So okay, I use the bathroom, I come back, and for some odd reason, like, Julius is smiling. Like, for some odd reason, Julius is smiling, and it didn't dawn on me that I left my notebook with that little doodling stuff in it of me saying, you know, Farwa and Julius together forever, whatever. So he's like smiling pretty hard, like cheesing, because I guess at this point he didn't know that I liked him too, or I mean, because we have been talking, like just talking general, talking like sometimes we would have like groups, and then like me and him will always be partners. So obviously we had crushes on each other, but we wasn't quite ready to, you know, I guess ask one another out. So anyway, he's cheesing. I come sit in my seat, and I'm like, my notebook was nowhere to be found. I'm like, shoot. And so you guys, my heart is racing so hard.
It's like beating real like, who has my notebook?
I'm looking down, maybe it fell on the ground. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where? No! And so I'm looking around like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I turn around, right? I turn around.
Real woman.
And I look at Julius, he's smiling. And guess what I see on his desk? Just guess. Guess, guys, guess. Yes, you see your girl's notebook on his desk. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I needed a piece of paper. So I went ahead and got your notebook, and I ripped a piece of paper out of it. Oddly enough, when I turn around and look down, guess what I see? My doodles, guys. I see my doodles. So it was so embarrassing. He's cheesing. I'm just like so embarrassed, so embarrassed. And like I really didn't want to say anything the rest of the day. I actually excused myself out of the classroom and went to yearbook, is where I used to hang a little bit when we really didn't have much to do in class. I'll just ask the teacher, and they normally would say yes, and let me go to yearbook to do like whatever we was doing in yearbook. So I was so nervous. Your girl had to run for the hills. I left out of the classroom, and I'm just so embarrassed. And then like later on that day, I got off the bus, got home, and I was just so embarrassed. My sister was talking to me. She was like, so what happened in school, whatever? And I kind of explained to her, this is my younger sister, I kind of explained to her what happened, and she was laughing. She was just thought it was so funny, but I was so embarrassed to the point that I didn't even want to go to school the next day because it's just so embarrassed. But I actually was happy because the next day, the next day when I went in that class, I wasn't going to go to that class just for the simple fact of all the craziness that happened the day prior. But then I went to the class, and Julius was talking to me. He was like, I didn't know that you liked me like that. And I didn't know what to say. I couldn't say I don't like you because he read it in the notebook. So I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of feeling you, I guess. And that's what I said. That's exactly what I said. And then we just started talking, and I actually was going to prom with a senior. They asked me out, and I was in the 10th grade, but they had asked me out, and he was like, how about this, like after you go to the prom, we're going to talk about kind of making this official. The prom was about a week or so later. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, what's up with the prom? Why? He's like, because a lot of stuff happens on prom. And I'm like, I was just thinking that like nothing's gonna happen on prom. So yes, so he was like, yeah, we'll see what happens after prom. And that's really what started. Ever since then, we started like talking, we exchanged numbers, and we just like kind of just like fell in love. Like we started talking like every day, and then over the summer and everything, and then we just, like I said, we fell in love. And fast forward 13 years later, here we are with 2 beautiful kids. And yeah, so that was one of my most embarrassing moments. I do have another one that I want to share with you guys, but you guys, I still get embarrassed about it because what was I thinking to even do something like that and then leave the book there for him to see? Like, I don't know what I was thinking, guys. But that is into my video. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have any embarrassing moments like I have had, and tell me just your story and just the whole thing about it. Like, I'm curious to know you guys' experiences and if you guys ever had any embarrassing moments in high school. But this is the end of my video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also check your girl's Instagram at @FarWithSalil, and also Twitter at @FarWithSalil if you want to keep updated with different stuff that I post. And also, guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you thought it was funny. And yes, guys, I guess I will see you in my next ones, lovies.